Did you know that a dog's tongue contains special receptors capable of analyzing the chemical composition of your skin? Surprisingly, when your four-legged friend licks you, they get a whole story about your day, mood, and even health. Today, we will reveal the real reasons why dogs love to lick us, and some of them might truly shock you. Before we dive into the mysteries of doggy kisses, share in the comments. How does your pet react when you return home? Does it give you a tongue bath or express its joy differently? Your stories will help us see how diverse the behavior of our four-legged friends can be. Meanwhile, make yourself comfortable. Amazing discoveries await you. Dog kisses are not just a cute habit. Behind this are thousands of years of evolution, instincts, and a complex communication system. What we consider simply an expression of love actually has much deeper roots. Let's start with the most obvious, the legacy of wolf ancestors. In the wild, when wolves return to their den after hunting, the puppies lick their muzzles. This is not just a greeting. This is how the little ones stimulate adult wolves to regurgitate food. Yes, in wolf families, this is a normal way of feeding offspring. When your dog licks your face, especially after eating, it is partially following this ancient instinct. Of course, it doesn't expect you to regurgitate a piece of steak, but genetic memory is at work. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Dogs are real chemical analyzers. Their tongue and sense of smell work in tandem, collecting information about you. When a dog licks you, it is literally reading the story of your day. The salt on your skin tells what you ate, where you were, who you contacted. For a dog, your skin is like an open book, full of fascinating stories and information. Interesting fact, dogs can detect changes in a person's blood sugar level by tasting their sweat. This is why some dogs are specially trained to warn their diabetic owners about approaching hypoglycemic attacks. They notice subtle changes in the chemical composition of the skin long before the first symptoms appear. And did you know that licking is also a method of self-medication? Dog saliva contains a special enzyme, lysozyme, which has antibacterial properties. When a dog licks its wounds, it is actually disinfecting them. And what's surprising, when your pet licks your scratch or abrasion, it is instinctively trying to help you heal the wound. Of course, from the perspective of modern medicine, this is not the most hygienic help, but the intention of your four-legged doctor is most noble. Licking can also be a sign of submission and respect. In a dog pack, subordinate individuals often lick the muzzle of the dominant member of the group, acknowledging their authority. When your dog licks your face or hands, it may be expressing its respect for you as the pack leader in this way. It's a unique way of saying, I acknowledge your authority and trust you. But not everything is so straightforward. Sometimes dogs use licking as a way to get attention. Have you noticed that your pet starts licking you especially actively when you are engaged with your phone or computer? This is no coincidence. Dogs are smart manipulators. They quickly understand which actions cause you to react. If every time a dog licks you, you get distracted from your activities and start interacting with it, it remembers this behavior model. And here's what might really surprise you. Licking can be a sign of stress or anxiety. Yes, sometimes what we perceive as an expression of love is actually a sign of concern. Dogs, like humans, can exhibit compulsive behavior under stress. Excessive licking of the owner sometimes indicates that the pet feels insecure and is seeking confirmation of your protection and support. It's especially interesting to observe how dogs choose whom to lick. Research shows that dogs more often lick people to whom they feel the strongest attachment. But there is another factor: taste. Yes, some dogs simply like the taste of certain people. This may depend on the type of personal hygiene products you use, your diet, and even your natural body odor. So if your neighbor's dog always strives to lick you, perhaps you just smell delicious from a dog's perspective. There is also a theory that licking is a way for a dog to mark you as a member of its pack. By leaving its scent on your skin, the dog is telling other animals, "This human is mine." This explains why some dogs become particularly clingy after you've petted another dog. They're trying to override the foreign scent with their own. Speaking of scents, dogs may lick you after a shower not because you're clean, but on the contrary, because you've washed off your natural scent. For dogs, our individual aroma is part of our identity. When you use scented shower gels and shampoos, you mask your natural scent, and the dog may be trying to return your real aroma to you through licking. Morning kisses deserve special mention. Many dog owners are familiar with the situation when their pet licks their face as soon as they open their eyes in the morning. This is not just a greeting. Dogs are social animals, and it is extremely important for them to confirm the connection with their pack after a period of separation. For a dog, night sleep is a time when you are physically present but unavailable for interaction. Morning licking is a way to restore social bonds and make sure you are still part of their world. Interestingly, puppies lick people much more often than adult dogs. This is because at an early age, licking is the main way of exploring the world and communicating. As dogs mature, they usually find other ways to interact with people. If your adult dog continues to actively lick you, this may indicate a strong emotional bond or that it has retained some childlike behavior patterns. Now let's talk about what to do if you don't like being licked by a dog. Many owners worry that breaking their dog of this habit might offend the pet or damage your relationship. But in reality, dogs understand boundaries perfectly well if they are consistently established. Instead of licking, you can offer alternative ways to show affection. Games, petting, walks together. The main thing is not to punish the dog for behavior that is natural to it, but to gently redirect its energy elsewhere. It is especially important to control licking if you have small children. Children are more susceptible to bacteria that may be present in dog saliva. Additionally, they may misinterpret the dog's behavior and become frightened by intensive licking. Teach your child and dog to interact with each other in a way that is safe and comfortable for both. To summarize, when a dog licks you, it's a whole complex of signals, from showing attachment and submission to trying to get information about your condition or attract attention. Understanding the true motives behind this behavior helps us better understand our four-legged friends and build more harmonious relationships with them. What do you think about these reasons for dog licking? Did you learn something new about your pet's behavior? Share in the comments how your dog expresses its attachment. Does it lick you or prefer other ways to show its love? Perhaps you've noticed some unique features in your four-legged friend's behavior. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like it. This will help more dog lovers learn interesting facts about their pets. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes about the mysteries of dog behavior. And if you have friends who are dog owners, be sure to share this video with them. Perhaps it will help them better understand their four-legged companion. In the next episode, we will touch on an equally interesting topic related to dog behavior that will make you look at your pet with completely different eyes. Meanwhile, remember, behind every dog kiss is a whole universe of emotions, instincts, and attachment. Cherish this connection, for it is truly unique